dead, allegedly killed by his father. Why did it happen? Terry Drinkwater looked for the answer.
Bad blood between father and son. That was what the police called it today. Fans this afternoon who passed the family home where it happened played his music and prayed for the soul from which it came.
Well, there's God and the devil. And the devil just won this one this time, but still the force of God's going to win in the end, I think.
The dispute, authorities now conclude, began Saturday night, an argument over insurance between the 69-year-old minister and his renowned son. The shouting continued Sunday, and then
the argument turned physical. There was some pushing and shoving, and apparently Marvin Jr. was getting the better of that, and the mother interceded and separated them. Moments later, the father reappeared. He had a handgun with him, and he fired 2 shots, fatally wounding Marvin Gaye.
No drugs, no alcohol were involved. Gaye will be remembered for his hits What's Going On, Heard It Through the Grapevine, and Sexual Healing. He was loved by millions of fans and 3 children. Today, he would have been 45. Terry Drinkwater, CBS News, Hollywood.
Gaye died at this Los Angeles hospital, a gunshot wound to the chest. He'd been shot during a fight at his parents' house, and police say his father pulled the trigger.
He became involved in a verbal dispute with his father, Marvin Gaye Sr. That subsequently led to a physical dispute and pushing and shoving. Marvin Gaye Sr. armed himself with a handgun and fired several shots, wounding Marvin Gaye Jr.
Police have charged the elder Gaye with murder. They say father and son had been arguing about insurance, but they believe there had been bad blood before that. Gaye's death came at a time when he was making a comeback after years of problems, both personal and professional.
Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye.
Just last year, he won a Grammy for the song Sexual Healing.
Get up, get up, get up, let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Sexual Healing was the last in a string of hits that began more than 20 years ago.
I want to stop and think. I want to stop and think.
Despite all those hits, Marvin Gaye, in his own mind, never made it to the top.
I don't know where that is. Never did, actually. I'm awfully afraid of getting there. It isn't, I don't know where one can go after that. It looks to me like down.
Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying.
Marvin Gaye would have been 45 years old tomorrow. Andrea Naverson, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Here today, Father, we don't need to escalate. Oh, it's not the answer, for only love can conquer hate.
In the matter of Marvin Penns Gaye Sr., case number A751295. The matter is here for arraignment and plea. I have the appearance of counsel, please.
Don Brack for the people.
Philip M. Schreiber for the defendant, Marvin Gaye Sr.
Mr. Schreiber, your client is charged in count 1 with a violation of 187 of the Penal Code with a special allegation of personally using a firearm. Are you ready to enter a plea at this time?
I'm not ready to enter a plea this particular time, Your Honor. I wish to make a motion with respect to the defendant. It is my opinion that this matter should be referred to Department 95 for an evaluation concerning mental competency. I feel that such evaluation would be necessary and essential for me to defend this gentleman. And for him to aid in his own defense.
Do you believe that he is presently clearly incapable of understanding the nature and the purposes of this proceeding and also unable to conduct his own defense or to assist you in conducting his own defense?
I have good reason to have that opinion, Your Honor.
Just so we can keep this matter going in a timely fashion, would you be willing to waive further arraignment, further statement of rights, and I will enter a plea of not guilty for him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. The court will enter a plea of not guilty for Mr. Gaye. It appears that Mr. Gaye, based on the comments of counsel, would qualify under
Held
1360.
today in Los Angeles. Yesterday, thousands of fans got a chance to pay their last respects. Marvin Gaye's father is charged with murdering him. The prosecutor explained why the charges were raised to first-degree murder.
First shot was fired at some distance. The second shot was fired at close to point-blank range. So apparently he moved in, indicating he had time to reflect on what he was about to do, which would elevate it from a manslaughter to a murder.
Marvin Gaye's father has been ordered to undergo psychiatric
Mayor
tests.
Tom Bradley declared this a day of mourning for Marvin Gaye, who was fatally shot Sunday. Terry Drinkwater was there as family, friends, and fans remembered.
So many who had been on stage with him came. Diana Ross called him the most wonderful of men.
I like to raise people's consciousness, he said. I like to give them hope. Well, Brother Marvin, you did that.
Gaye's mother was all but overcome with grief. His father, arrested for his murder, underwent psychiatric tests today. Last night, more than 10,000 fans mourned the slain soul singer, more than had paid tribute to anyone else at this cemetery where so many of the famous of show business are buried.